to Property Care. Today we are going to discuss about 6 secrets when we supposed to invest in residential plotted development projects which coming up across the city, and it is approved by the leading branded approval bodies like BMRDA, BDA, BBMP. The approval bodies are approved projects. So that is what today we are going to discuss. And I'm going to the presentation. So what are all the top 6 secrets? So first one is the affordability and minimize the loan. So the idea behind this is whenever we select the plotted development project plot investments, so we should leverage our savings more. For example, around 75% from your savings and 25% on the loan. Or sometimes we have a full cash, we should leverage that and buy the plot, so that you will not land up paying in a big interest for the loan. For example, I have some customers coming here who will be taking 80% loan on the plot cost. For example, it's costing around 1 crore and he will leverage around 80 lakhs for the loan, and 20 lakhs he put from his pocket. So this is not the right time to invest in the plot. So he should have some leverage on his passive income. For example, maybe another property where he takes rental income, and from that savings, majority portion of the savings, we should leverage that putting in the investment, because the interest rate coming for that 80 lakhs will be more compared to the appreciation coming to the plot. So we should see those aspects and try to invest. It's not that we go majority of the loans for the plot investment only. For example, you can even go for a construction. After buying a plot, maybe 2-3 years down the line, you are planning to build a construction home. So on that time, you can even go for a loan for a construction only. Even sometimes top-up loan is available. So if you have a plot, maybe 4 years down the line, you can even apply for a top-up loan from 25%, which already you took the loan for that particular plot. So you can add a top-up for a construction, which you can even go for so 50% of the construction cost or 70% of the construction cost. So that is how you should use, your investment or savings to a plot. Should be a diversified investment. See, some plot customers, they'll invest in some stock because they have some excess fund. So in such case, returning from on-site, they'll have some excess fund that should be invested in such plots. So without taking a much loan from the bank, so that the appreciation, we benefit more towards the appreciation. In my case, I was in UK for 4 years, and after that savings I invested here, and I bought the entire plot by the cash. So construction, I took the loan. So in that way, we don't have to pay immediately the interest portion whenever we buy it. So it only appreciates for 3-4 years, and after that you can plan for construction. So in that way, that is the time you should invest. In that savings keeping in bank may not be the right time, because you should invest that money in something like a property, real estate, where we get more appreciation over a period of time. So that is how we should invest our savings. So the second is the location growth. So we should look for something like a BDA or a BBMP, BMRDA, the outskirts development, where more corporates coming, where more FDI, foreign direct investments, where outer ring roads coming, where the smart city coming, where more development for next 10 years the government is proposing. For example, some airport coming. So, you don't need to go, that comes, the plot only they identified. So over a period of time, it takes, a lot of approval and the building the airport, coming to operation. It will take 5 to 8 years to get that place. So we should look for something, a plot near to that area, so that, 8 years down the line, the airport will be operating. So the growth on that area, we can leverage towards our plot appreciation. So this is the second secret to when to invest on the plots. The long-term benefit. So generally we see tend to invest for a short term and try to get some revenue out of it. So the plot is something like you should look for a long term. For example, if your son is studying about some fifth grade, so when he goes to college, he need a bigger money. Traveling to abroad and studying, that is one. For example, your daughter is somewhere on fifth grade. So you want that money to be, small savings, put it in a plot. When she grows and goes to college or marriage, we can convert that money and and spend money for her marriages and higher studies. So this is how you should look for a plot and invest so that in future requirements can be taken care. This is initially you may be smaller investment. You invest it and over 10th year this will be appreciated and it is enough to meet future needs of studies or marriages, etc. And the fourth secret is we should look for a downtrend. See, generally, people tend to go and buy when the market is very hot and, to give more money. See, we should look for something like a recession time, something like a corona or a slowdown. We should keep look for these downtrend and try to invest. And the interest rate on the RBI is low. So certain aspects like this, we should look for it and invest it so that our initial investment will be low. When the market is uptrend, we can start look for selling it. So it is something like a stock market where whenever dip comes, we buy it. Whenever it goes top, we sell it. So this is how we should look at it, and this is more on the long-term perspective. And the fifth secret is we can buy, for our own use. That is one, and buy it and keep some time. And once you get sufficient fund, and then you can start build for your own house. That is also available. And in buying also, there is a second option called investment. See, you may be staying in a flat or apartment or a villa somewhere inside the city where you have some savings fund and you want to invest in another property so that this is a better option. So that you are not going to stay there, but still this can be money, excess money, what you have can be invested here and you will get a good return over the long-term benefit. And the sixth secret is generally we should go such property investments at the early stage. That is where that builders will give early bird offer, where you go and invest in the property at the beginning itself when they launch. So you will see, you go and see the property, only, big land they'll show. They don't even have a marking, no road, nothing. They'll show you only the one layout plan. So with that, you're supposed to select it. Yes, it may not look good. Yeah, that's so they'll just level the entire plot. So we have to look the layout and select. They will say this is the place this plot is coming. So we have to go and take some risks and try to book it. Yes, so that is why we generally look for some branded builders, developers who develop that and so that very trustable. And this is where they'll say the site is coming east, north, premium properties, you can book it. The northeast corner. And that is how we should go and book the property. See, generally developers, once they put the road and they mark it, whatever the cost they spend to making that road, they will put that cost divided by total number of square feet. And that cost get added in each of the square feet. So when you go next time, that invested money cost will be added into your square feet. For example, you are booking 30-40 site, they put the road. For example, to put the road some 5 crore. So that 5 crore divided by total square feet of the layout. That cost will be added with the per square feet. So that when you go after putting the road, the cost automatically will go up. So to avoid such cost and that benefit, appreciation benefit, we should take it. So that is the reason we should go early and book it. So this is the sixth secret. Hope this is going to be helpful for you when you book the next property. And we do property management business. We generally, do channel partners with other developers, and we help many customers taking their sites. And on top of that, we do NRI property management. So we take a property and provide a rental and management service. It's an end-to-end service, and we handle more than 5,000 properties and buying, selling, renting, managing the property. So this is there are few uh, uh, videos we put it, and please watch these things in YouTube. It will be useful. And these are vision, mission, and the core values. So this will give an idea about what we are doing and how we are planning to expand our services. We are mainly concentrating now in South Bangalore. So these services we are offering in South Bangalore. Thank you for watching. Hope this is going to be helpful. And if you have further investments, please feel free to contact our numbers, and we will help you to get the right plots for your future investments. Thank you.